After months of anticipation, Ahsoka has finally launched on Disney+, and mi raza, I have to say, it's kinda meh. Let me explain. The character that was born in the Clone Wars series, and that became a fan favorite after further development during 4 seasons of Star Wars Rebels, felt somewhat flat during the first 2 episodes of the brand new series. As if she had become even more stoic since the last time we saw her on The Mandalorian. But let me back up a bit. First, I have to mention that every new live-action Star Wars project gets me excited. There's just something so nostalgic about watching the universe that George Lucas first materialized in 1977 coming back to life one more time. Even decades after the original trilogy, and during an era dominated by digital visual effects, we can still notice that all of it belongs to the same universe, where different generations of fans can feel included and have fun. Well, not exactly. Ahsoka seems to be a direct continuation of Star Wars Rebels, an animated series that aired on Disney XD between 2014 and 2018. However, I didn't really watch it because I was under the impression that it was intended for younger audiences. But the new TV show seems to be using every character in Rebels to build up Ahsoka's plot. And even though you can put together some clues to figure out a general outline of what's going on, I felt like I was missing out on a lot of crucial information, particularly regarding the emotional history of certain relationships. It was also quite uncomfortable, because every time they mentioned a character I didn't know, I felt the urge to look up their entry in Wikipedia. Ezra Bridger, a Force-sensitive human male, was a Jedi Padawan, a freedom fighter, and a revolutionary leader in the early rebellion against the Galactic Empire. This means nothing to me. I suddenly felt the need to watch Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance, The Bad Batch, Visions, Tales of the Jedi, and Young Jedi Adventures. I'm sorry, it's just that... I just can't. I'm tired of franchises. I'm tired of cinematic universes giving us homework. Also, some writing choices in this show felt a bit convenient. Let's talk about spoilers. There was a fighting scene between Sabine and the Sith apprentice. Sabine gets stabbed and the apprentice doesn't finish her, like cutting her head off. You would think that's because it's obvious that no one would be able to recover from that, especially after watching Qui-Gon dying like that on episode 1. However, Sabine recovers almost immediately without needing a Bacta tank. Why? During another scene between Ahsoka and a dude, they decide to stare at each other because the dude is already on a ship. But during the first episode, we see her running after a ship and successfully jumping to get on it. Why doesn't she try that during the fight? Is it because of the high ground? I don't know, it could be, but it feels more like an excuse to pause the plot. A fetch quest that has become a cliche for Star Wars at this point, where we need to find the map, to get the other map, to find the key, to open a door with, yes, another map on the other side. Raza. I don't know if it's because this is just the setup, but the writing fell short during these 2 episodes, and I rate them with a 6.8 out of 10. What do you think? Do you give it a higher or lower score? Comment below, like, subscribe, and for now, I'm out.